Yo, I have a crazy theory. First off, this is not my theory. Check this out. The whole reason the beef happened with Tupac and P. Diddy and Biggie was because that P. Diddy was lovers with Tupac.
With her because things had been falling down in her new apartment. She didn't believe her at first until the night she spent with her.
Something happens, what then? You do nothing because there's nothing gonna happen. It's okay. It's okay. Just ignore and don't do anything. Just ignore. Sometimes these things is happening, you know. Maybe it's because we talked about it? Yes, maybe because we talked. Oh my God. Okay, just leave it. Just ignore. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay, I know it's not your fault. Yes, that's all. I know it's not your fault. Get out! Get out from my house! Okay, Martina, I'm cleaning up a little bit. No, don't freak out. No, it's fine. Okay, we just... Okay, let's talk about it.
If this video is fake, this is very well orchestrated because there is a lot going on here. Obviously, there's a lot of opinions and speculations of how this could have been done or put together. But honestly, I really don't know the backstory behind this clip. So you guys let me know what you think. But it's like, why would you stay there if you knew stuff was going on? Let alone invite someone to your house. Like, obviously, like, I don't think anybody would want to go to someone's haunted house. I mean, maybe some people would, but like, I don't just see paranormal activity going on and I'm like, oh, let me invite my homie over and then both freak out together. Like, that just makes no sense. But y'all be safe and stay away from any negative energy.
What happens when you jump in a hole that goes all the way through the center of the earth?
So you jump in, you will accelerate until you get to the center. You'll hit peak speed. Now, what happens to you? The hole is all the way through the earth. You will overshoot the middle. And now Earth will slowly slow you down. You are slowing down continuously and in the exact rate that you had sped up going in. So it's the exact undoing of everything that happened en route to the center of the earth. So then you'll come right up to the edge, and unless somebody grabs you, you're gonna fall back down and you're gonna repeat this forever. And one round trip takes the same amount of time as an orbiting spacecraft. If the space station orbits over your head, you jump in the hole, you go down the other side, you actually see it on the other side.
That's really cool.
Do you know people that know Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, I do. There's many people that feel like he was an agent and that he was trying to compromise people. When he got arrested, the prosecutor, whoever it was that cut him the deal, literally was quoted as saying, I was told he's above my pay grade and that he was intelligence.
No one seems to know how he
got his money. The $70 million penthouse that he had in Manhattan was given to him.
Right.
Who the gives someone a $70 million house?
Oh, yo, I have a crazy theory. First off, this is not my theory. Check this out. The whole reason the beef happened with Tupac and P. Diddy and Biggie was because that P. Diddy was lovers with Tupac. What? Watch this video. Yeah. Check this out. Why does P. Diddy have a tattoo of Tupac on his chest? He does? P. Diddy has a tattoo of Tupac on his chest. What? I know. It's wild. So a theory goes that there was a falling out of some sort 3 days after Tupac died. Oh, that's yo.
Why
Let me play the
would
video.
Diddy get a tattoo of Tupac's skull over his heart?
All the people in the industry know at one time, Pac and Puff was like this. But Puff had an obsession with him for whatever reason it was. Puff and Tupac was like a couple. Whatever they have done, and you gotta remember, they was all swingers. It came to the point where him and Pac wasn't cool no more at all.
Here's Combs and Tupac at Sean Combs' birthday party.
A Diddy party.
This is the last time the two would be seen in public together. Something happened between them that night that ended their relationship. Did Tupac break up with Diddy on Diddy's birthday? Well, less than a month later, Tupac would be shot by his associates. Insiders have speculated that East Coast, West
That's crazy though. Wait, that's for sure. Let me see. Wait, go back to where it was.
Tattoo over Diddy's heart confirms.
Oh, it is. Yeah, why though? It's a skull with the bandana. Oh,
Honestly, these people never really gave me good vibes to begin with. Like, yeah, a lot of people like them and a lot of people look up to them, but I just always feel like there's something wrong with people of power and people that have influence, and it's honestly very disturbing what they do behind the scenes. Not saying everybody, but a lot of them have proven to be not very good people. So that's why you need to pay attention to who you're supporting, who you're watching. Your energy is very important, and make sure you guys keep an open mind and really think about what you're doing and who you're watching. So
this is probably one of the craziest conspiracies out there. It states that governments and those in power actively push the most extreme conspiracy theories and theorists so that they would be known and discredited. That way, there would be a stream of thought to dismiss any conspiracy theory as absurd, so that when someone actually discovers a real conspiracy but lacks conclusive evidence, they will say it is a conspiracy. So we will unconsciously discredit them or be even more skeptical of what would be a real conspiracy. If you look at one end of the spectrum, the theories will seem absolutely outrageous. But once you look at the other, it just reads as common sense, like simple science. This is why, when people think conspiracy theory, they jump to like crazy ones. For example, reptilian aliens helping Tupac, or just some celebrity live out his days in Cuba, rather than some theory about wealthy, powerful people, which is what most conspiracies boil down to.
She was driving by a closed-out store when she sees this. A woman named Daniela Mendez was driving by a DQ that's under construction when she noticed the silhouette of a man inside the establishment.
De que está cerrada la Diddy Queen, güey. A ver si hay en construcción. ¡Cállate! Y hay un señor allá adentro. ¿Qué chingados hace ahí, señor? ¿Qué hace ahí? Es un señor con sombrero.
Se ve nada.
Ya no se ve, pero
no
sí se... No.
Ah, no, sí está.
Sí está.
Ah, ese es el velador.
Ay. Un velador no se va a vestir como si fuera, no sé, turista o acapulqueño. No se va a vestir.
Como la muerte, está la gente que se va a tener lugar por eso.
What looks like the shadow of a man wearing a hat can be seen, sitting inside. But as Daniela gets closer to figure out who that was.
Señor, ¿qué hace ahí? Es un señor con sombrero. Ya no se ve.
No one's there. The man resembles a supernatural entity known as the Hat Man, a shadow entity known to be seen only by the people it latches onto.
Honestly, this does seem to be some sort of spirit or paranormal activity, because clearly there does seem to be somebody there. Like, you can't really say that's an object that just looks like a person, because you can clearly see the shape. There's no telling what that could be, because it clearly disappears as they get closer to see more. So obviously we're very unsure of what it could be or what it is. I do think it's some sort of spirit or entity, because obviously no one's going to be there after hours, and especially disappearing that fast. So y'all just be safe out there, because there's a lot of weird stuff going on.
She visited her daughter at hospital when she saw this. A mother named Sandy was staying with her daughter in Phoenix Children's Hospital in Arizona when her daughter suddenly started communicating with something in the room.
Okay, go. Who is it?
It's so weird.
Is it you?
Is it me? It's not me.
It's motion sensor. There's no one over there. Okay, do it one more time.
Do it one more time, please.
Okay. One last time.
Okay. So, do it if you're a guy. Turn it on if you're a guy.
No.
So, you're a girl? You're a girl. Are you? So she's a girl.
And just for show, let's see if it comes on right here.
Okay.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Nothing.
Your name starts with a B? Is it Brianna?
Brittany. Is your name Brittany?
Is it Bianca?
That's a weird name.
I don't know. It's what
came to mind.
Yeah.
Bianca? Are you 5? Are you 6? 7?
8?
9? You're 9?
You're 9 years old?
This entity claiming to be a 9-year-old girl named Bianca communicates with her daughter by turning the tap on to answer questions. Everything seemed like a wholesome moment, but all of a sudden the room goes cold and the spirit stops responding.
So she's 9?
You're 9, correct?
Are you still here?
Did you leave us?
She then decides to FaceTime her dad to tell her about what happened. And as she prepares to go home, she asks one final question, if it will come with her. Then this happens.
Are you gonna come with me? You're gonna be with me?
Suddenly the spirit replies to her last question after not responding, letting her know that it will come with her and be with her. Then the tap quickly stops and we see a shadow moving towards her daughter. Her father on the video call said he could hear static on the phone.
What's that noise?
What noise, baby?
No, it sounds like static, like on the phone.
Does it? Can you do a screen recording?
I don't know why it sounds like that. It sounds like static on the phone.
After this, a man in the comments reached out saying his niece matched those details and in this very same hospital, and all her organs were donated. Could it be that Bianca ended up becoming an evil spirit? Or something pretended to be her and has now attached itself to the girl? Let me know.
Okay, but as a parent, how do you let something like this go on? Clearly there is some sort of weird activity going on with your daughter and you just allow her to partake in it, and especially let alone inviting a spirit to the house. That is not a good idea at all, because obviously you don't know what the spirit is, you don't know if it's evil, you don't know if it's good, you don't know anything about it, and it could obviously be lying to you, but you allow your daughter to let it come with you guys. So I mean, I just feel like if something like this was happening, I'll just be careful out there and don't really mess with spirits, because it's not really a good idea.
How about one country you can't even smell like weed?
Really?
You can't even have it in your system.
What country's that?
Norway.
Really? Norway?
Zero tolerance.
Norway? For weed?
Yes. I went over there. I had a concert. As soon as I got off stage, we on a tour bus, and my tour bus driver driving, he just pulled over to the side of the road. We're like, what the f pull over for? 2 police officers in a little car get on the bus and come right to me and say, you need to come with us. I'm like, huh? And they tell me, we need to see if you got any in your system. So I pee in the cup, do the show, come back like maybe 6 months later. This time when I come back, they pull me and my cousin over on the side of the road and just draw down on us like, you under arrest. I'm like, damn, I just got here. You had a dirty test last time you was here, you under arrest. Imagine how traumatically shocked I was. I needed to smoke one after that. No.
This video went viral in Brazil of a giant on top of a hill.
Tem cara gigante ali, ó.
Fala assim, ó,
Tamanho da
o pôr do sol não apareceu, mas apareceu um gigante lá no pôr do sol.
Olha o tamanho da árvore, galera.
Ó, o pôr do sol não apareceu, mas apareceu
Olha aqui. Olha aqui embaixo o tamanho dos caras, ó. Olha o tamanho do pessoal.
Olha o cara, olha o cara. Olha lá, o pôr do sol não apareceu, mas apareceu um gigante. Olha lá, vai. Cadê ele? Vai mais que você. Cadê ele? Oh, achei que eu tava maluco. Eu também achei, cara. Filmei. Peraí, tira o carro, o cara maior do que a árvore. A gente achou que tem um golpe lá, não tem que abrir.
Olha lá, ele tá voltando, olha lá, tamanho da árvore, ó.
I would say this is very speculative or edited, but that just looks like a very big person. I don't know what it is. Like, every time I see a video from another part of the world, I see some crazy stuff. Like, I'm not too sure if this is real or fake, but this is actually insane if this is real. And I would not be surprised if it is real. There's probably a lot of stuff out there that we don't see, don't know about, and it's just pushed as fake or we're crazy. I'll just be careful out there. If you see a 13-foot dude just chilling on the hill eating berries, don't say anything to him, because you never know.
Go away. Don't come any closer.
Oh my god!
I'll see you.
You ain't Johnny. You're a goddamn Skinwalker.
Ever since moving into a new home, a man has been hearing strange knocking sounds coming from the front door late at night, but there doesn't ever seem to be anyone there. On one night, this exact thing happens, but something else can be heard. Watch closely.
Ok, escuchen esto. Les estoy grabando esto. Son las 2:33 de la mañana. Y estamos completamente asustados. Sí, por estos sonidos. No sabemos qué esté detrás de la puerta, pero estamos muy asustados. Al parecer no se ve nada. Como pueden ver, a simple vista no es nadie. Pero se siente como que si alguien me vigilara. Ok, les grabo esto para que se den cuenta que esto está pasando casi todos los días. Ok, va de nuevo. What? No manches.
Strange sounds can be heard as well as knocking, but when he opens the door, he sees nothing there. After reviewing the footage, he noticed what looks like a face can be seen hiding around the corner just watching him. The very next night, he sees something utterly terrifying.
Amigos, son las 5 de la mañana. Toda la noche se han escuchado ruidos, lamentos y la verdad no sabemos. No manches, ¿qué fue eso? Ok, vamos. Realmente, amigos, no sabemos. Escuchen. Increíble, amigos. Es increíble. Escuchen, realmente.
Ever since opening the door, things have slowly been getting worse. And now on the next night, he starts experiencing strange events inside his home.
Después de lo que pasó anoche, las cosas se
están saliendo del control. Es el segundo día desde que abrimos la puerta y esto está pasando el día de hoy. Como pueden ver, siguen molestando. La puerta sigue sonando como que si estuviera alguien detrás de ella. Sé que muchos de ustedes me dijeron que no abriera, pero bueno, aquí vamos. Mire, lluvia. Y no hay nadie. Nuevamente no hay nadie, solamente lluvia. Y vamos a cerrar. Y vamos a ver qué pasa. En el video anterior sé que muchos de ustedes me dijeron que no abriera la puerta, pero bueno, ya. Escuchen, les digo, esto se salió de control y no sé cómo pararlo. No sé cómo va a terminar. No sé cómo va a terminar esto. Esto es realmente traumatizante para mí. Y como les dije ayer, amigos, mire, la televisión. Mire, no sé si alcanzan a ver. No sé si alcanzan a ver que se proyecta una imagen muy extraña. Sí. Mire. Oh, ¿qué fue eso? No manches.
The lights go off on their own and the TV starts to go static before displaying some disturbing imagery. What looks like a demonic face can be seen. Upon realizing this, he immediately runs away from the TV screen. He has no idea what may be lurking around his home, but he found out that the two previous residents moved out for no apparent reason shortly after moving in, and he believes this is why. She woke up at 3 a.m. and saw this. A woman named Cassandra moved into a new house with her boyfriend, and strange things started to happen around the house. On one night, Cassandra is woken up at 3 a.m. to some disturbing sounds. The gate moves by itself and a pale figure in black can be seen just standing there, watching her in the darkness.
Who's that? Who's up there? Who is it? Who is it? Who? Who is it?
I mean, obviously a lot of people are going to say this is fake, but this dude is too young to even know what faking a video is. So I really just think he sees something. I don't know what it is he sees. Obviously we will never know. He probably won't even know. He's probably going to forget. But this should raise a lot of concern and awareness that there might be something out there more than we know. So y'all be safe out there. And
these kind of things can only happen in Ohio. Urban explorer Urbix Hill went to explore a forest in Hilltown, Ohio, when he began to hear something hiding in the woods, hunting him.
This might have all clues. What the hell is it? What the f? What the f is that?
Worried but wanting to explore the whole thing, he kept venturing deeper into the forest and sees this. A pair of glowing eyes can be seen hiding in the dark, watching him. Now this could very well be just a coyote, but judging by Hilltown's indigenous past, it's not far out to think that this could be a skinwalker haunting the land.
I don't know much about the history or backstory of this place. If there is a strange occurrence of this sort of thing happening, I would say maybe possibly in some crazy world that it might be a skinwalker, but I really don't know. Maybe it's just some sort of animal that's stalking him. But then again, this is not the type of thing you should be doing at night with your time. You should be in bed sleeping, waking up the next day to do not this, just anything but be out in the middle of the woods by yourself. That's just not the good idea. So y'all be safe out there, stay safe, stay blessed, and don't get eaten by a skinwalker.
This strange video was captured in a small town in Romania. Everyone knows each other since the town is too small, but the owner of this surveillance camera never seen that person before. This man was looking outside his window when something strange caught his attention and started to record with his phone.
I mean, it doesn't really look too windy outside, so this is kind of creepy because it just looks like a bunch of balloons flinging in circles, which is very odd, obviously, in the middle of the night that there's just random balloons going crazy. But y'all let me know what you think it is, because I really don't know.
Home alone and at night, never a good idea. This was captured in a school gym late at night.
Bro, what the fuck?
No, I didn't even touch it.
How does it fall like that?
I don't know, bro.
If you see this staring at you, don't look back at it. A haunting video was posted by urban explorer Michael Descalzos, where him and his friends can be seen exploring an old neighborhood in El Salvador full of buses when they notice one of the abandoned truck's backlight turned on its own.
Miren. Te he sentido,
Seeing no one inside the bus, they get scared and start walking away.
No mames. Miren.
But as they're making their way out, they see this ominous looking shadow figure right in front of the buses, watching them. Shadow figures or shadow people are believed to be a form of spirit or entity manifested onto a patch of shadow as seen in this video. And by the way, it's just standing there in the dark watching them. It's safe to say this can't be a good sign.
Thankfully, I've never seen one of these things in my life. Hopefully y'all have it too, but if you have, let me know your story in the comments. I'm actually interested to know. But this is why you guys really need to be careful where you go. You never know what could be around you, what could be watching you, what could be stalking you. You know, it's just not a good idea to be in an environment by yourself that's very dark. So y'all be safe, be blessed, and don't mess with the shadow people.
Misty Blanchin caught this scary looking entity looking at her from an old thrift store mirror. Alcee, while looking through her old photos, never noticed this ghostly figure reaching for her. You can make out its glowing eyes and even the entity's hair. Miss Florab posted this video of an investigation of a deserted old house that was supposedly haunted. When got to the top of the stairs, they caught this apparition of a little girl shutting a door.
Oh, there's even more damage. Like now things are peeling off the walls. Everything up here, I mean, it's just disgusting. I don't know what the hell's more alive. Look at there's holes in the walls up here. It's just.
Slowed down, you can see the entity open and then close the door. At a funeral of her husband, a picture was taken of her children and her of them all together for the last time. Then after reviewing the photo, they noticed his ghost was watching them. May 30th, 2024, a trucker picking up equipment at an industrial site near Sunchild First Nation Reservation, northwest of Rocky Mountain House, Alberta, Canada, spots a large upright beast standing at the edge of a bunch of trees. The trucker did not see the beast until he was out of the truck walking toward the equipment. He quickly ran back to his truck and drove off. Zoomed in and brighten up, you can see the Bigfoot-looking creature. Notice how tall it is compared to the trees. Estimates say the creature is standing 11 to 13 feet tall.
If you are from Ecuador, you might have heard about La Dama Tapada, or the Covered Lady. She was a mysterious figure who appeared only to men wandering the city streets alone at midnight. She would manifest a few meters ahead, captivating them with her beauty and a sweet fragrance. Her face was hidden behind a veil, adding to her allure, and no man could resist following her. The distance between her and her followers remained constant, with the men oblivious to the fact that no one else could see her. After leading them through the dark streets, she would stop and say, "You see me as I am. Now, if you wish to follow me, follow me." She would briefly lift her veil, revealing a breathtakingly beautiful face, only to have it transform into a grotesque, decaying skull. The men, paralyzed by terror, would be left trembling and drenched in cold sweat.
It's crazy how there's a spirit or entity out there that takes advantage of men being down bad and uses it to her advantage. Because honestly, anybody walking into this trap, you kind of just deserve what's coming to you. Because one, you shouldn't be following a woman at the middle of the night anyway, because that's just weird. Like, that's just not something you should do. Even if you are trying to poach someone, you should not be walking behind them at night. That's really creepy. So if you do get yourself into this situation, I don't really feel bad for you because you're pretty weird anyway. But this is why you guys need to be safe at night. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favorite part of the video. It made you tremble in your boots. And we're going to be on to the next one.